Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them, who taught us this truth. And shalom and salutations to all the Akimen pushing the word in truth and sincerity. My brother Yashawan with a lesson here, a quick one. This is about the third woe. I think I'm going to call this a series, the third woe update, something to that effect. All right, so this is Revelation 9 and 12, and it reads, "The first woe has passed." Speaking of World War I. Okay, behold, two woes are still to follow. That's Berean. This. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. Okay, that was the time that we were in at that particular time, up to World War One. Okay, and we all know that the big one, what they termed the big one, is mentioned here in the scriptures. This is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past. Okay, this is the big one. They got a name for World War II. It was called the big one. All right, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. This is the last. This is the last war. Okay, not the final, but the last. The final one is going to be the war in heaven, and they're going to be concurrent. Okay. All right. So in the series called a Third Woe Update. All right. This is what we're going to be. Discussing. Now I found a website, a YouTube site called Secret Files 333. All right, and they got, like, for example, if I update this, okay, so they're pretty current, and they stay on top of it. This video says, "Ready for war, U.S. chiefs issue terrifying nuclear blah, blah, blah." 40 minutes ago, all right, nuclear warning, Putin warns, tough Russian blah, 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 2 hours ago. This one, Russian war panic, 4 hours. Ukraine war fears, 6 hours. Explosion rocks sensitive Israeli missile factory, 16 hours. So see how current they are. And they're giving you stuff everywhere, okay? This is Babylon the Great. This is the Kings of the North, okay? This is both of those together, all right? This is the least of the flock, 19 hours, okay? Amphibious strike, okay? Dealing with the water, all right? Now this is over there near the Valley of Yehoshaphat, where they over there in the Middle East, where they're gonna, muster the truth, where the Most High is gonna, draw them into that area, okay? 21 hours ago. So all of these videos, this is a graphic update of what is going on in this one YouTube channel alone. Okay, so we'll be coming here to get some information out. All right, and all of them are like 2 minutes long. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to watch a couple of these that are pertinent to what's going on, just for a short update, and then we'll get a couple of precepts, and that'll be it. And that'll be the just the update, because I mean, with all of these things, it's telling a story. When you put all of these pieces of the puzzle together, it's telling a story. All right, now one of these had to do with Dimona. This one, Iran to strike Israel's Dimona reactor. Okay, and we know who's over there. Ben Ami and his crew. All right, which goes into we're going to start at my sanctuary. Okay, if this comes to pass, Iran to strike Dimona, that's the Most High, starting at his sanctuary, knowing that them Jakes are over there, and they got no business being over there. Okay, all right, because uh, the only way that you can be saved out of what is coming is by the chariots, and the chariots ain't even here yet. This thing got to get popping. So where should we start? Let's start right here. War begins. This is one day. Okay. So this one reads, war begins. Russia has 150,000 troops near Ukraine, which is that's their own land over there. All right. This one reads, Russian tank strikes first. U.S. warns of whatever. All right. Israel beats of war to strike Iran. All right. So let's start right here. It's a 2-minute video.
Upheaval in the drone industry as employee invents indestructible drone. This drone can give you all the...
This is all about war. Okay, war. Russia has 150,000 troops near Ukraine.
Russia's troop deployment has sparked fears of an imminent escalation in hostilities in eastern Ukraine. The European Union's top diplomat has said that in the face of the big military buildup of Russian troops near Ukraine's borders, it would only take a spark to set off a confrontation. It is the highest military deployment of the Russian army on the Ukrainian borders ever. It's clear that it's a matter of concern when you deploy a lot of troops, Borrell said. Well, a spark can jump here or there. Initially, the EU's foreign policy chief told reporters that there's more than 150,000 Russian troops massing on the Ukrainian borders and in Crimea, and doubled down on the figure later, before his services had to correct it in the transcript, saying the real figure was more than 100,000. Nevertheless, Borrell said that it was evident there was risk of further escalation. Borrell declined to say where he got the initial 150,000 Russian troop number from, but called it my reference figure. It was higher than the 110,000 estimate provided by Ukrainian Defense Minister Andriy Taran on Wednesday. The military buildup has sparked fears of an imminent escalation in the years-long conflict that has racked eastern Ukraine's Donetsk and Luhansk regions, where government forces have battled Russian-backed separatists since the rebels seized a swath of territory there in April 2014. The Kremlin has repeatedly denied playing any role in the conflict in the Donbass region, of which Donetsk and Luhansk are a part, and has described its troop movements in the region as defensive. It has also stated the military units moved to border positions would remain in position as long as Moscow saw fit. But Russia's recent moves have provoked alarm in Kiev and among Ukraine's allies, prompting calls from NATO and several of the alliance's member states, including the United States, Germany and France, for Russian President Vladimir Putin to order a pullback of the troops amassed in border areas.
Okay, so, I mean, with those graphics, right? All right, that's pretty impressive. So watch a couple of those, and then sprinkle filter them through these scriptures, and you get an accurate account of what you see going on before you. And we know that the chariots are coming in the middle of this Third World War. All right, beat your plowshares into swords. This is what we're looking for right here. Here's what's going on. This is Joel 3. 3, and let's go to 9. Joel 3 and 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, and let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And Ron is standing up saying, I'm strong right now. Okay? Assemble yourselves, and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down. What does that mean? That means in the middle of this Third World War, the angels are about to get involved. Okay, let's look a little closer at this. All right. Come quickly, all you nations from every side, and assemble there. And bring down your warriors, Lord. That means that's talking about the angels. All right. And now, O Lord, call out your warriors. Okay, bring down your mighty ones. Okay, let's see. See if they get more graphic about it. How about the angels? Your strong ones. Send down. What do you mean send down? Send down, O Lord, your army to attack them. Let's talk about the angels. Your mighty ones. All right, so that's the best we got right there. All right, so let's watch some more. Okay, let's go here. Okay, here. Salaki, bear with me. Okay, so started here. Let's go to the one in Dimona. All right, we're only going to catch a couple of these. All right, so that was Russia. This is the
Supreme Leader
Amalekite.
Ali Khomeini published an editorial Saturday.
Let's talk about the least of the flock.
Eye for an eye, Iran to strike Israel's Dimona reactor. An Iranian newspaper affiliated with the country's Supreme Leader Ali Khomeini published an editorial Saturday calling on the government to strike Israel's nuclear facility Dimona in response to the recent attack on the Islamic Republic's Natanz nuclear site, which was widely...
Now, quickly, why would Ben Ami take his people to somewhere where they know they're going to get hit? This is a nuclear site. You knew that. So the Most High put the spirit on him to go over there. And this is clearly start ye at my my sanctuary and begin at my sanctuary. All right. So if they hit that place and a bunch of Jakes die, that's a clear sign. Right? Not the only one, but a clear one.
To Israel. Iran has since begun enriching a small amount of uranium up to 60% purity, its highest level ever, and a short step from weapons grade in open breach of the 2015 nuclear deal. Israel has never acknowledged that it has a nuclear arsenal, instead maintaining a policy of nuclear ambiguity, while vowing that it will not be the first to use nuclear weapons.
And you think that Iran hasn't done the same thing? Let the weak say I am strong. Let's back that up. What they said was Israel is being real quiet about how many nukes they got. You think Iran hasn't? When the scriptures tell you, let the weak say that I am strong.
A policy of nuclear ambiguity, while vowing that it will not be the first to use, instead maintaining a policy of nuclear arsenal, instead maintaining a policy acknowledged that it has a nuclear arsenal, instead maintaining a policy of nuclear ambiguity, while vowing that it will not be the first to use nuclear weapons in the Middle East. The Dimona Nuclear Research Facility is officially called the Shimon Peres Negev Nuclear Research Center. Also on Saturday, Iran state television named a suspect, Reza Karimi, in the Natanz attack and said he had fled the country. A senior Iranian official acknowledged Tuesday that the blast at the Natanz nuclear facility, which Tehran blames on Israel, destroyed or damaged thousands of centrifuges used to enrich uranium.
Okay, so tit for tat right there. Let's get Matthew real quick. Put things in perspective. Get this in Luke and the others as well. This is Matthew 24 and where is it? Right here, 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. What is rumors of wars? Stories. Okay? Reports. Okay? These are reports. All right, let's see if we can flesh that out. And ye will hear, this is New Living, of wars and threats of wars. Okay? Rumors. Here we go, right here. Aramaic Bible, in plain English. It is going to happen that you are going to hear battles and reports of wars. Okay? Threats. You're going to hear the noise of battles close by and the news of battles far away. That's what we're doing right now. All right? The news of battles far away. All right? Reports. Okay? And reports. All right? So it's useful to go to these other versions sometimes, because you might be able to, it's called searching the scriptures. Absolutely nothing to do. Elder apostles do it all the time. All right, so, yeah, watch a couple of more. So that's what's going on. Could be going on in Demona. If they haven't already done it, I'm not sure. Okay, so explosion, rock. So here they did something. Ukraine. Let's see. Let's get this one and we'll go ahead and close up because I don't want it to be too long. Okay. This says, ready for war. U.S. chiefs issue terrifying nuclear conflict warning. Least bad option. Okay. This was today. An hour ago, probably about now. All right. So let's watch this. We'll get some precepts and we'll go ahead and close up.
Ready for war. U.S. chiefs issue terrifying nuclear conflict warning, least bad option. U.S. Strategic Command and Space Command are set to warn the world the spectrum of conflict today could rapidly lead to nuclear war.
And Space Command.
The U.S. Military Command Wing in its annual posture statement will also describe how the U.S. military will conduct its budgetary 2022 spending. U.S. Commander Charles Richard will speak in front of the House Armed Services Committee and the Senate Committee on Armed Services this week. The U.S. military's readiness for combat and its strategic vision for how it will address future conflict possibilities. It will also outline the unpredictable conflicts that could escalate rapidly into nuclear war.
Boom. Right there. That could escalate quickly into nuclear war. This is the time we're in right now. All right, they're getting their budgets together. They're beating their plowshares and pruning hooks into pruning hooks. Or Salakia. I'll get that.
Ostrakam outlines that this outcome could be decided upon when certain nations consider nuclear force as their least bad option. They said, the spectrum of conflict today is neither linear nor predictable. We must account for the possibility of conflict leading to conditions which could very rapidly drive an adversary to consider nuclear use as their least bad option. The Strategic Command will deliver its statement on Tuesday and Wednesday, and will be led by Commander Richard alongside U.S. Space Command's Commander James Dickinson. He has described the difficulty of the Strategic Command's role as being one of preparing for a war that has never been fought before. Speaking to The Hill, Commander Dickinson said, United States Space Command faces a unique dilemma in that we can't plan for future conflicts based on how we fought previous conflicts even if we were inclined to do so. Rather, we are preparing for the war not yet fought.
The war yet not fought goes into this asymmetric,
This,
and then the war in heaven. They know what is coming, and they're trying to prepare for both of these things because there's a scramble for who's about to supposedly run the new world order. Okay, let's do something here. Let's go here. It's a definition of gradualism. Let's go here and let's put Valley of J. Let's put Valley of Jehoshaphat. Let's find out where the Valley of Jehoshaphat is. Maps. Okay, where's that at on the map? Okay, so Sepulchre Garden, Getty. What are they calling this? L.A. Okay, whatever. That's funny. Okay, can we go back one? Let's go back. Okay, images. The Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, biblical problem solved. Are they saying that it is in? Let's see what it says on this map here. Do you see anything we know? Hinnom. Is it in Jerusalem? No. Okay. Bible map, Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, so Bethlehem here, Jerusalem, Kidron. So they're saying that the Valley of Jehoshaphat is in Kidron. So it's near Jerusalem. Tophel. Okay, so we're going to do some study on that. I'm going to search that out. All right, the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, because there's too much speak of that, and we have to find out what that is about. So I'm going to do some research on that and come back with a lesson on that. All right, it's looking like it's in the in Israel proper. Okay, look at here, Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, Zion, Gihon. So this is Israel, the Mount of Olives, the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, so that's coming up in the future. So anyway, let's get a couple of precepts about this war. All right, let's just get that. Joel. It's Joel 3 and 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Okay? The Battle of Armageddon. All right? So this is what we're watching right now. They're gathering the troops. Let's look at this. Look a little closer at this. Paul says, Aramaic, Yahweh Shaphat. This one says, then in Judgment Valley, the Valley of Judgment, okay, good enough. So anyway, this is what we see going on here. All right. When they're mustering toward the battle, let's see. That's what we see here. Let's look. All right, so we will be spending some time here at this site because it's got a lot of good stuff. All right, and we're watching this thing play down. All right, so this is the update. All right, and I like this this channel. All right, and we'll spend some time there. Go back here. Let's go to 12. This is Joel 3 and 12. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All right. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. All right. So with that, hope that the elect were edified with this lesson. And until the next update, we'll say shalom.